Hey, welcome to the Trey on Stage podcast. And today is going to be a very special one because I have my very first guest, my brother. We're operating with just a little shotgun mic, so pardon us if the sound is a little crazy. I've been sort of perfecting, trying to get it good. We'll see what happens with it. But yeah, so today we're going to talk about everything from Matt's stand-up. We're going to talk about things from when we were kids. We're gonna talk about like goals, things like that. And I hope you really enjoy it, man. Thank you so much for being my first guest, dude.
It's an honor to be your first guest.
This is great. So Matt is 8 years younger than me.
Shit, is it really that?
Yeah. You were born in 92.
92.
So that gives away my age, you know.
Yeah.
So we're from, both of us are born and raised, we're from New Orleans. Yep, and I remember the day that they brought you home, dude. Like,
yeah, that's crazy because I don't.
I remember that being like this big and everything.
It's just wild to even think about. So, I don't know. There's whole parts of my life that you only know.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
we were kind of touching base on some of the things like last night about like growing up, and then when we actually started to bond, And I remember when you were younger, I remember telling Mom like that. I was like, I can't wait until Matt is old enough for us to play games and play baseball and things like that.
Yeah.
And
there's such a big age gap that it did take a while. Because by the time I was 8, you're 16.
Right.
16-year-olds don't want to chill with 8-year-olds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't.
I get it. How did that age gap, affect our relationship?
It took longer for it to develop.
Yeah.
But it actually, when you got to a certain point of maturity, I remember you reaching out. And I remember going to my dad's house one weekend. You came picking me up in a black Cadillac.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it was the funniest fucking thing. Because we're sitting on the porch, and New Orleans streets are, like, notoriously horrible.
Yeah.
Like, the infrastructure's horrible. So Trey's picking me up, and we're going to go play catch together for the first time ever. And you're picking me up from my dad's. And we're standing on the porch, and the fucking Cadillac just comes down the road like it was going way too fast, just bouncing everywhere, shocks everywhere. My dad was like,
yeah,
I'm about to put my son in that car, you know?
Yeah, exactly. He was like, oh, dude, no way.
So I do remember that. Like, I think I was about 8th grade or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Like I was getting old enough. I was venturing into your music. I was developing a personality. I wasn't just a kid.
Right.
So it was, I remember that's when we started our.
Yeah, we've been super close ever since.
Yeah, I still remember you said in the Cadillac. You're like knick-knack, paddywhack, Trey's driving a black Cadillac. Like I still remember it. Yeah.
Dude, that was really awesome. I remember like our whole the bonding period between us. Whenever we would it was very unconventional.
Oh yeah.
As everything is, we started playing baseball. At night. So we're sitting there throwing the ball.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, you're like, where the?
If you ever play baseball, it's the worst time to play at night, especially when you don't have like all the lights on.
Yeah.
Right? It's not like a game. It's just like you're kind of like you have like one background light. Yeah. So like there's the angle where that ball goes up, and you're like,
yeah.
Oh shit! I lost it.
I feel like people, like normal people, are like, yeah, I would never play baseball at night
with no
lights or nothing like that. Yeah, no, that was really fun. And then later on, we lived together in Orange Park in Florida.
That was crazy.
That was crazy. That was nuts.
First time moving in with each other, I think I was 18.
Yeah. Yeah. You're 18, and he was super fast. And even though I was running, he was like blitz past me and everything. So
yeah, that's the thing is like you were getting into marathon shape. You weren't there yet. You had an interest in running, but it was still funny because you still out distanced me then. And I played sports my whole life, so it's like they teach you agility and going fast, braking. So yeah, I could completely run faster, but when it came to distance, I remember being like, "Dude, are we still going? We're gonna go another mile." And you're like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "Fuck."
Right.
All right. So it's like you had me on distance by a mile.
But yeah, people there's two different kinds of runners. It seems like you got your distance runners, and then you got your powerful sprinters and everything. Yeah. And I'm not a very good sprinter at all.
Yeah.
But when I was running, obviously I'm not. Anyway, but when I was running, it was normally I would like to just set a pace, and I would just keep going like for a long time. What was something memorable that you remember about Florida? Like a funny story or something?
Funny story. There's so fucking many.
So many.
There's an insane amount. One I remember taking. Oh my god. We're in the garage, and it was me, you, and your buddy who went to fucking Japan.
Oh, Davis.
Davis.
Yeah.
What an awesome dude.
Yeah. Marion Davis.
Yeah, and then I don't remember. I think someone else was there too. But we're doing the fucking beer bong.
Yeah.
And I was trying to do it, and I fell into a box.
Yeah, dude.
So like it was an empty box. It was just open. So like I pull it up, and then I fell into the box, and my legs went up. So like I'm stuck in the box with like beer bong, like and no one could help me because everyone was fucking laughing too hard. Yeah. Because there's just such a what the fuck happened. That's just one thing. Like there's so much in Florida. We drove through the neighbor's yard. Yeah. We looked at a cat, like both of us.
Oh yeah, dude, that was great.
He was driving. And we both were like, oh, dude, check out that cat. Like, it was like a big, fat orange cat. Wow, that's a big cat. And we both look back, and we're in a yard. We're going diagonally through. There's trees on, like, oh, my God. Like, the trees what made us like, oh, look back. So many things, like, I don't know, man.
I know, that was wild.
I can't believe we did that. So crazy. We were literally in the yard.
Dude, you know the thing about Davis? So, to give you an idea about Davis, like,
awesome.
Davis was great. I think in GTA 5, like, the guy Lenny.
Davis.
I think
yes.
Lenny is Davis.
Yes.
Right? And Davis was glasses, short, like, you know, like that was literally Davis. And I don't know
smart.
Oh, super, super smart. Funny as hell because of it too. Like, but I don't know if I ever told you this, but Davis, before he went to Japan, he was like, I want to go to a strip club, right? And so I was like, all right, if that's what you want to do, Davis, that's what we're going to do, right? So we go to this strip club, and it was not a good strip club. Like they had strobe lights, but it wasn't
bad Florida strip.
Dude, it was so bad. It was like a meth club / strip club. But like, dude, instead of strobe lights, it was just lights that were just flickering like on and off because they weren't working right.
And the light wasn't screwed in all the way.
And they didn't fix them and stuff like that. Dude, so they had this one chick that came up. She pulled her pants down, or like whatever she had on. She pulled them down. She was like butt naked.
You got smelly for a moment. You're like,
oh yeah, it was so bad. But dude, like Davis, like when she did that, Davis threw a 5 down, dude, right? And then she like bent over and like was loving up on Davis, and Davis, dude, and then Davis saw what she had working with, and he took the money back. He took the 5 back.
He said no.
Yeah, he
you
was
can't
like,
take
no.
the 5.
And dude, we looked at each other just like that, just like this right now. We looked at each other and we just started laughing, dude. Like, we just started laughing. So here's this chick bent over, not realizing that she gave us a refund, and then freaking all of a sudden she just hears laughing, like with her ass right there. I felt so bad for the chick, but we got away with it.
Yeah,
like you think that we were gonna be in trouble. We actually got away with it.
What a bomb move!
Yeah, that's
pick the 5 back up,
Davis. Wherever you are, love you, dude. Hopefully you hear from us.
I have memories of Davis was fun.
Davis was Kenny was great. Kenny was great, man. Kenny was great.
There was a lot of memories.
Yeah,
a lot of memories in Florida. Even more so in Virginia.
Oh gosh,
it was
Virginia, man.
More established. I was older.
Yeah. Virginia, gosh, that was great. So Virginia, like, was so me and
many years after.
Yeah,
many years after Florida.
Many years after, I think. Yeah, it was like 2009, and then Virginia was 13, so it was about like 5 years later, something like that.
I think it was about like 23 or 24.
Yeah.
So from 18, 23, it's a big gap. So like I couldn't go to a bar. Then by the time Virginia, I was like, I've been to the bar a lot. Yeah. we love Virginia so much that we still to this day we think about Virginia. We talk about Virginia. You know, Virginia is for lovers. We had a great time. It's kind of weird to put that next to each other like that, but we roomed together in a 1-bedroom. Yeah, we did. For lovers, dude. Yeah, exactly. Virginia for lovers. But no, Virginia was great, man. It was just every other night. What's some favorite things of yours? Well, of course, Sweetwater. Sweetwater. That's Courtney. Yeah. Hey, Courtney. Hey, Courtney. You were great. All those nights, just so fun. Oh, so much fun. Dude, karaoke nights. Oh God, dude, he set me up. He was like, dude, I got one of the songs on. You're gonna know the song, and it was like "Doubling Down to Georgia." Yeah. And I don't know if anybody else knows this, but you only remember the beginning. There's a whole looking for social steals way behind and about. You don't know what's going next, dude. Right. And the guy who does, you're a fucking loser because it's like. Come on, man. Like, no, it's a really good song, but I just said that because I was so exposed. Yeah. It was horrible. And run, boys, run. And I was just like, the devil's in the background. That's all I got. Yeah, exactly. Parts of it. And then the scene in the beach, it was a beach, and then like they had snow on the beach.
That was wild.
Snowing on I actually had snowmen built on the beach.
Right,
that was awesome.
Which is crazy. And we saw. We saw, but like we lived on the beach. That's what made this so good. We lived in an apartment.
We lived on the beach.
Wasn't the apartment like $595? It was.
I think it was $650.
Yeah,
which was still really cheap for a beach apartment.
$650 beach apartment. It was just
like literally we walk out the door and you walk. There's the beach.
It was great.
Right there.
It was Buckrow Beach. That's
Buckrow Beach. Yeah.
It was great. It was a lot of people would bash on Buckrow, but it was actually really nice.
That's where the party was. Because it wasn't as good as Virginia Beach.
Yeah.
Virginia Beach was like
the touristy.
It really wasn't that far.
No.
Like
no.
Another thing was we were so close to the fort, and I remember I used to get on the bike and ride with you.
Oh, yeah.
You ran 12 miles one day.
Yeah, I remember that.
And the ass end of the 12 miles, the best part about that is we had to run the beach back. So this dude's 11 miles in. We got like a mile left, and then the last mile straight stretch beach. And the wind was so fucking fast. So you're like, just to move an inch, because the fucking wind was so far. So I was just like on the bike, like I was like a parachute. I was like, this dude's fucked right now. Yeah, I remember Scree was like, push.
Yeah, it was hard. I remember that, but man, it's like we had so many good times there in Virginia.
It really is never. So,
it was the end of an era whenever we had to move back to Baton Rouge, and so
we both wish we'd stayed. Actually, we think we fucked up.
Yeah, we definitely both wish that we stayed for sure. And now, so what makes this crazy is that we're talking about all that, and that's been the last time that we spent like really quality time together, and that was like 10 years ago. Yeah. Right. And so like it's almost 10 years ago. And so now here we are, we're back and we're
finally solo like the old days.
So finally solo like the old days, exactly. And we're going together and we're trying to conquer this dream of this stand-up dream, and hence the podcasts, hence all the shows. It's
Trey
like
on stage.
Trey on stage, Only Bombs,
Only Bombs incoming.
Which is me and Matt's thing together, and the whole purpose of that is that like we're of the age where we're just like, you know what? We're done like we're single pretty much, and then and now we're just like, let's go ahead and make our dreams finally come true.
Right.
And that's the beautiful thing about what's going on right now. So like we're back together, we're reunited, and it feels great. It feels awesome.
It's crazy because we have basically something we're full committing to.
Yeah, dude.
In a sense that we felt like we've always needed to be it.
Right.
And now that we're doing it, just doing stand up, going out writing. Dude, the fact that I got mine in and that we're gonna get a little more in is like, it's exhilarating. It's exciting. Like I get pumped, and we just feel like we're on the right track.
Yeah, it feels right. It feels just right.
Yeah,
and the support that we're getting from you guys. That's like I think one of the best things. Like one of the videos that we had 780 views. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Which by the way, with no actual video, like it was a clip.
Yeah, it was just a clip,
and it's like well, it's just highly motivational. When you don't have a lot on, and to get that many views just out of nowhere, that means people watched it.
Yeah.
So we appreciate that.
It's pretty epic. We do. We appreciate it. But
this is just the beginning, though. We're not stopping.
Oh no, we're just getting started, and it's it's a process. Like last night, we went and got some material and things like that, and then after this, like we plan on writing and finding another stand up and trying again.
Well, actually, we already have another format for a 3-minute bit.
Yeah.
And it's actually we've been working on finding inspiration.
Yeah, finding inspiration.
What we're really excited for. So last night we went out and wrote at a bar, which isn't really suggested because it's a little noisy. There's a lot of people there. But we took an idea of like, well, we're going to go out and there's people there and that's going to inspire jokes. Yeah. And that's exactly what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
We met awesome people.
Right.
And it just, sparked conversation. And we didn't end up writing much, but it sparked a lot.
Yeah, but we got the material anyway. And things like that. And we got a lot of support from people out there. Actually, like we got a few new followers from it, things like that. So it's really cool. It's just like, it just feels right.
Yeah. It's I don't know. It feels right.
It feels right. Yeah.
We're doing it.
Well, thank you for being my very first guest. All right, man. I love you. I love you, my brother. I appreciate you every day. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I like to keep these like sort of short, but I'm glad that we got 15 minutes instead of 10. It felt good to have a guest and everything.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes you go over.
Yeah, sometimes you go over. But
time flies when you're having fun.
Exactly. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in to Trey on Stage. You'll see the clips Follow on YouTube right now, follow on Spotify, and follow the Facebook page. So love you guys very much. See you later.